welcome and thank you for tuning in. The Virginia Tech football team came into Chapel Hill with plenty of momentum after winning their first two games of the season. However, the Hokies were unable to come out and get it done, losing 56-45 to the Tar Heels. And really, Virginia Tech made some crucial mistakes in this game. Mistake number one, starting Braxton Burmeister. Burmeister is clearly not the best Virginia Tech quarterback. That is, without question, Hendon Hooker. Other than Gerard Evans, Hooker is Virginia Tech's best quarterback since Tyrod Taylor. And yet, Justin Fuente seems to like starting inferior quarterbacks over Hooker, starting with Ryan Willis and now Braxton Burmeister. So it's very clear at this point, Fuente has no choice but to make Hooker the quarterback for the rest of the season. Hooker played great once he came into the game, throwing touchdown passes to James Mitchell and Tavion Robinson. Perhaps if he had played from the get-go, the final outcome would have been different. Of course, plenty of blame has to fall on the defense. Virginia Tech did not allow the Tar Heels to score on only 3 drives. And on those 3 drives, the Tar Heels didn't score just because they dropped passes on third down. They couldn't stop UNC to save their lives. They marched the ball on them, and they ran it right down Virginia Tech's throat. Even Dax Holyfield and Rayshard Ashby couldn't get off their blocks. Chamari Connor's targeting call that got him ejected in the first half was a huge mistake that cost an already depleted secondary dearly. So Virginia Tech clearly has to get their act together. The secondary has been really struggling due to COVID. And of course, Justin Hamilton, the new defensive coordinator, couldn't coach until this game because of COVID-19 as well. So it seems that the coronavirus, unfortunately, has had more of an adverse effect on Virginia Tech football than most other programs. However, the Hokies are still ranked and still 2-1. That being said, Coward Cornelsen is the easiest coach to scheme against in college football. You know what he's going to do every single time. Run the ball on first down, run the ball on second down, and hope for the best on third down. The most predictable play caller I've ever seen. He actually makes me miss Brian Steinspring. I am fed up with Cornelsen, and to a degree fed up with Fuente with the decisions he's made at starting quarterback. Of course, Fuente can get it together. He's proven he's a good coach, but unfortunately, Coward Cornelsen has also shown that he is an incompetent offensive coordinator. And in spite of his incompetence, Khalil Herbert still had a wonderful game, running for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Look, his Heisman candidacy is for real. But unfortunately, the runs that were most memorable for this game came from Michael Carter, UNC's running back, who ran for 217 yards and a couple of touchdowns himself. And Sam Howell, man, he tore apart the Hokies from the air as well. You know, De'Ami Brown had 2 receiving touchdowns. And, you know, Howell, you might want to call him a poor man's Baker Mayfield. 257 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, no picks, no real mistakes. He got it done for the Tar Heels as well, but the Hokies really have a lot to work on heading into a huge game against Boston College. It's going to be a night game, and I am so excited. Going to have an incredible crowd at O'Brien's Irish Pub. If you are in Los Angeles, I would certainly love to see you there. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please subscribe to my channel.